Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to G Bear's Off-Grid Ways, a homestead in the desert. And I forgot what day it is. I think it's Wednesday, the 28th, 2021. I'll put it in the title like I always do. You know that. Sunset on the ranch, yeah. Beautiful sunset. Clear skies, nice breeze blowing. Got my water delivery today. Up there with the tank is 2,500 and the barrels are another 800, so 3,300. A 3,300 gallons sitting there, and I did drain it completely down before getting today's delivery, and I pulled the filters and I cleaned the filters and had everything else that was in there, the water that was in there, I drained it down to the garden house. So that was 1 tote's worth of water that I didn't have to have the truck fill up. And I made a statement the other day saying I never saw a truck that didn't leak except a new one. Well, guess what? He showed up with a brand new truck today, a 4,000 gallon truck, and there were no leaks. It didn't leak at all. What a great day that was. So I got all my totes down there by the garden house, were all filled, and that's 5 times 275 gallons. Now you will notice that those two are down a little ways already, and that one over there is down a little ways already. And the reason for that is right after it cooled off a little bit today, because it was 104 today, I went in and I soaked the garden down using those two, and that was a total, total soaking. Soaked the soil, 2 feet of soil on my raised garden section. I soaked it all the way through, made sure that it was really wet down, because according to the weather, we're going to have some more hot days yet. You know, it's been going on 4 weeks now, every day over 100 degrees, 104. I think the lowest I saw from the whole 3 weeks was 103. And the highest I saw was like 117. So yeah, using up extra water, but what can I say? Plants need it. So that one down there, the reason that one's running a little low is because I watered all the mulberry trees. I gave them a good soaking, and you can see the dark areas around the trees where the water soaked in. And then I changed out the wading pools in the chicken coop, and I got those freshed up with fresh water. Got their drinking water servers filled up with fresh water. And tomorrow, first thing I'm going to do is get a load of laundry done, because every afternoon at this time the winds pick up, as you can see, and it's time to take things in, especially when I have clothes in the dryer, which is the clothesline. I have to take those clothes in before the winds get too busy, because one time when I didn't catch the winds because I was taking a nap and the winds came up, surprised me. I didn't know it, and I came out and all my nice clean clothes had blown off the line and were laying in the dirt. What a bummer. All right, so anyway, did have one little accident today. 155 gallon barrel that was right there beside the door. The pallet completely shattered on that when it was full, and the barrel fell over and I lost 55 gallons of water. So that barrel is going to get the top cut off of it, and it'll become a container for something else. And I might, I don't know, put it at the corner of that greenhouse to catch rain that runs off the roof, and then just scoop it out of there with a watering can and use it to water plants. Anyway, that's about all I have for today. Just wanted to get a short in, but I'm going to drag this on for another 2.5 minutes or so. And the reason I'm going to do that is because if I don't put the 8 minutes minimum in, I get some restrictions on my video. So I need to get 8 minutes in. And we're a little over 5.5 now, so just 2.5 minutes to go. You'll have to listen to me droll on about something. I got my list made out for the supermarket and all of that, because of course today is the day that the eagle flies. My Social Security check comes in on the third Wednesday of every month, and this is the third Wednesday of every month. Not every month, but this is the third Wednesday of this month. So I burnt some trash today, and I had a question. One of the questions was, what do I do with my trash? Okay, so I did answer that, and for those of you who don't want to go back through the comments to try to figure out where the answer and the question was, what I do with my trash: paper and cardboards and tin cans. Tin cans, I mean vegetables like green peas, green beans, corn, things like that. I burn those in the fire pit. The ash that's in the fire pit, when it's time to empty it, goes into the compost pile, or I'll put some of it in the bottom of the outhouse because it's acidic and it helps break things down. So that's another use for the cardboards and the papers. Okay, I don't burn plastics. The plastics all go into a small trash bag, and I usually haul that when I go to local stores or gas stations. They all have trash receptacles for people who are traveling to be able to drop a small bag of trash in there. Well, I'm a customer there, so I don't think they mind me dropping a small bag in there. I don't bring the big black garbage bags, the 55-gallon bags or 37-gallon bags or anything like that. I always bring small bags and I drop those off. And usually it's at a place where I do business and I buy stuff from them on a regular basis. So they never really care that I'm dropping off a small bag of trash into their receptacle. And that all ends up going to the recycles anyway, so it gets recycled. Speaking of recycles, anything like cans, bottles, soda bottles, beer bottles, juice bottles, anything like that, those all, anything that's got a recycle value in the state of California goes to a recycle place right next to my post office. And I get a few dollars every month off of that, and I add gasoline to the van. So I get my money back. I'm not actually earning anything that way, because when you buy it, anything that's got a CRV is what they call it, California Recycle Value, or California Refund Value. You're paying a nickel a can or a nickel a bottle at the register when you buy that stuff. So I'm not going to just throw that cash away. I always recycle all my stuff. And every now and then somebody stops by to visit and they bring cans and bottles, and they just don't want to carry empties back with them, so they just throw them in my recycle buckets. And I keep a couple of buckets like that, one for glass, one for plastic water bottles, and one for glass. One for cans, plastic water bottles, and glass. So then I put those into big containers I have inside the garage until I get a couple of bags worth, and I take them in and recycle them. And I usually, on a regular basis, I'll get $30 or $40, somewhere between $30 and $40 a month by recycling that way. So it comes in handy. All right, everybody. I'm not going to drag this on any longer. We're already at 10 minutes. We did have more flash flood warnings going around today. All went to the east. Nothing came here. Blue skies above, as normal. Everything goes around me. Of course, the only thing that didn't go around me today was dust devils. I saw 3 of them come up that back road of mine today, and I mean really good ones, probably 100 feet in the air. Couldn't get them on video because I was busy helping the water delivery guy get my water delivered. All right, everybody, thank you for joining me. Don't forget thumbs up down there. Don't forget to subscribe. And a special thanks out to Vicky Geegan for, she found an old video of mine that showed my ATV with a loader bucket on it that was stolen. And she posted a comment saying if anybody sees this ATV, it belongs to G-Bear, call the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department and report it. So thank you very much for that, Vicky. This is G-Bear signing off.